The Sunshine State, a hotbed of passionate football fans. It is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it started. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Gators offense will go on the attack first. Last meeting was a classic as the Gators pulled out a close one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Payne. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Caught close to the marker, it's Henry. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Completes it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is he's going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. So Florida State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. He's only got a few games left to make that final impression on Heisman voters, but based on the season he's had so far, he's certainly run his way well into contention, David.
It's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable to be a running back to impact the game this much, consistently, week in, week out, take the physical pounding, and still be elite. Finishing this season will go a long way to deciding whether he wins the Heisman, but so far, Palmer, I've been impressed.
Man, the durability is just something to behold. And you think back to former Heisman winners at the position, especially at Alabama, guys like Mark Ingram or Derrick Henry. That's what those guys had as well. They seemed to get better as games went on, but they also got better as the season went on, and that's what this guy's doing now.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. To the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He'll do it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Noles will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Oh, what a move. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They're going back to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. On the move, it's Mills. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Unloads quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The Gators will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having... Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. Past the 30. He's at the... And
offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, how big is the Michigan-Ohio State rivalry? They call it simply the game. And here's the final wrap-up. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got his man on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Ben, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Leaves it with the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The play-action fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Brings it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Henry. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He leaves it with his back. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Snaps it in the shotgun. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Florida!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off play action on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The official says no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on! 30. He's at the touchdown, Florida State. He got him loose, and it was lights out after that. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Elcon. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the first down marker and still running. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks, it's Payne. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Gators will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pulls it in. It's Baker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The give on the inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a heat. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles! That Seminole war chant is getting louder as Florida State has built a big lead.
The Seminoles have been able to seize the momentum here in the second half, and they are now running away with this thing. Big plays all over the field have the Noles now looking good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going with the ground game left. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line, it's Payne. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it to the right side. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on third and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. They'll leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Give to the back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Hard running there. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll do it himself. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles! And the punishment has been extended. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by just 1 over Purdue.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And back to the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Henry.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. This time it's complete.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Makes the grab. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It was vitriolic, it was intense, and it went to the Seminoles as Florida State will dine on Gator after winning in this rivalry matchup. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.